What's going on, guys? Dill here with my channel mate
Nate.
and today we're going to have a One Piece discussion on the strongest people currently in the One Piece universe. It's not like a top 5 or anything. We're just going to kind of throw out names and talk about who we think is like the top tier of the One Piece universe so far. And I will start off. We'll leave Eam off of it. We don't know what Eam is or anything. Like, obviously, Eam is one of the first names that come to your mind because it used to be who's the strongest people in One Piece, the Gorosei. Well, now the Gorosei answer to Eam. So we're going to leave Eam and the Gorosei off. We're really going to be talking about, like, pirates, marines. So to start off, I will say Red Hair Shanks. Red Hair Shanks, to me, is going to be the strongest Yonko. He was on Gold Roger's crew. He can questionably manipulate time, see ahead of time. Like, he can do, like, he is the top tier of, like, whatever we find out Awakened Hawkeye is, like, the toppest tier Hawkeye, that's gonna be Shanks. Like, Shanks gonna know all that.
Yeah.
So, he stopped Kaido from coming to Marineford, and he actually put a scar on Kaido, which are two feats that are unmatched in the story so far. I don't know anybody else that has had a feat of that level. So, what do you think about Shanks being
I'd agree.
up there?
I'd agree. I'd put him at the top as well.
I think that Shanks' strength really, because when we talk about commanders, we talk about Yonko. There's different tiers to him and stuff. Like, I don't think Shanks and Big Mom are both called Yonko, but I think they're completely two different levels. It'd be like Crocodile compared to Doflamingo. Like, they're both Shichibukai, but like
Yeah.
And what speaks even more to Shanks' strength is the fact that he keeps such a small group. You have the feeling that every single person on Shanks' crew is first commander level, like every single person, just because he doesn't have armies and ships and fleets and a country and everything. He's just him on the Red Hair Pirates boat with his close knit of, he might have 100 guys on his entire Yonko force.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel like Yasop, Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo are actually like strong as fuck. Okay. Now moving on, who do you think is someone else that deserves to be in this discussion?
Blackbeard. I'll give it to Blackbeard.
Yeah.
I just had to beat you to
it. Facts.
Why? I knew you were gonna put
him. Why do you
think
there. Blackbeard?
Well, I mean, he has 2 fruits right now, firstly, and he's probably has the ability to get more. He has the ability to take fruit and give them to other people, because he gave Shearer the clear fruit. Unless he like found it, which we don't know for sure, but it's heavily implied that
I'll say he killed the other dude, and we don't know. Yeah, it could have been either transferred it or they.
But nonetheless, he's strong, and it's actually kind of like Shanks as well, a little bit. He has like a close knit group of people in his crew. A lot of like big hitters. So I think, and then I mean, not only that, but it's the 2 fruits he has. They're like really strong fruits.
He get more.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus he's Yonko. And I mean, he's not like Shanks. Not Shanks. Teach's position is just weird. Just he was like an underling on Whitebeard's crew for 20 years, and then he easily kills Ace, which is like, or not kills Ace, but he captures Ace, who is possibly the second strongest on, or the third strongest on Whitebeard's crew if you don't count Whitebeard. Or if you count Whitebeard, he'd be like the third strongest because he's the 2nd division commander. So that really speaks to what he can do. I mean, his Devil Fruit power alone, he can just end the world. Even if someone could beat him in a fight, he could just be like, okay, if I die, everybody dies.
Yeah.
So. Sure. Plus, being able to negate Devil Fruit powers, it's because it's different than Hawkeye. Like, Hawkeye lets you hit somebody with Devil Fruit. People compare it to Hawkeye, it's so much different.
Oh yeah.
Because he can you can't use anything. Like, you can, even if someone's a Logia and you hit him with Hawkeye, like, yeah, you can hit him, but they can still do crazy fucking shit. Like, they can still fucking scorch you or electrocute you or do like just crazy shit. But you just can't do anything. It's so much different from Hawkeye. It's so much better. Okay, somebody else that I would have to say is Dragon. I actually, in my opinion, I think Dragon is stronger than Shanks. I think that we're gonna learn that Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard somebody else with that opinion. People actually underrank Dragon a lot, and it just baffles me because in what shonen is the main character's dad not the strongest guy? Like, look at what they did to Minato. Look at what they did to Gon's dad in Hunter x Hunter. Look at what they, like, it's just endless. And even, I mean, I'm just saying that I think he's stronger than Shanks, even if he's weaker than Shanks and
He's still
Blackbeard.
strong.
He's still strong
Yeah.
as hell. We don't know what his fruit is, obviously. I actually have a theory that his
Based
tattoo,
on Ao Kuang.
his tattoo on his face. I think it has something to do with some kind of like. He learned like some kind of like tribal shit, like like maybe like kind of like the Greybeards in Skyrim. Like he went to like these people that are like hockey monks, and he learned like hockey on the level of being able to manipulate the weather and like a bunch of shit.
Could be true.
I don't think the tattoo's just there for looks.
Yeah.
So he's noted as the world's most dangerous man.
Yeah.
Head of the Revolutionary Army. So you would think like what. I assume Akainu is like Yonko level, and he's part of the Marines. So I would assume that Dragon is also Yonko level because he's the head of the Revolutionary Army.
I'd agree.
I mean, just
Dragon would definitely be very strong.
the lightning bolts thing at Logtown. If he has it, because there's three different paths you can go on his fruit. Nate thinks he has a mythical. What is the fruit you think he has?
Oh, just based on Ao Kuang.
I
guess like a wind dragon.
Oh, okay. So it'd be like a mythical. Okay, so that's basically the three theories. One is a mythical dragon, where he could control the weather, which is what I think he is. I think he's a dragon. I like the spin that Nate put on it, where it's like a mythical fruit based after the guy you just said.
Yeah.
The wind Logia, obviously, and then the storm Paramecia. If he has any of these three, those are broken fucking fruits.
Yeah.
Like those are unrealistically broken fruits. A weather Paramecia would be similar to, it'd be on the same level as the Quake if you think about what it does like naturally.
Yeah, you could cause like tornadoes or
In
hurricanes.
the world, yeah. So, Dragon is definitely on this list. Okay, Nate, your turn. Throw out somebody.
Ooh.
So now we're getting to people that are like probably wouldn't be on the same tier as these.
Well, there's
guys,
another
still
easy
songs.
one.
Akainu.
Kaido.
Oh god.
How are you gonna forget
Yeah,
Kaido?
That's true. I just feel like Kaido's the big. You're right. I don't like people ranking Kaido above Shanks though.
I don't either.
And people do it a lot in the YouTube One Piece community.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that. I think Kaido is strong, but I think he's right below. I think he's second strongest Yonko. Well, maybe not second. It's hard to say to teach. Definitely stronger than Big Mom.
I'd say he's the second strongest Yonko, but not by the end of the series.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Kaido is just he's just unrealistically strong. Obviously, all the fucking his backstory where he tries to kill himself. He literally like how I just said, who has a feat that's like putting a mark on Kaido? Who has the feat of jumping off of Skypiea head first?
And living.
Yeah, like Kaido,
he just gets up with like a minor headache.
And I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. We saw his dragon form, and it is fucking immense. He could bring down he could bring down countries at once. Like,
absolutely.
Oh my god, man! And it looked like he had some kind of manipulation of the weather.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
Like with the storms.
I thought that was maybe his Conqueror's Haki, because we saw a little bit of like weather manipulation with Whitebeard and Shanks clashing.
Oh yeah,
where it split the clouds.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it was just that.
It could definitely fucking be that, but I don't see a lot of people saying this. Think about the full version, like when somebody has a Zone Devil fruit, obviously, and they go into their full form, like their actual animal form, that it's stated that the hybrid form is the strongest. So think about how badass and strong Kaido's going to be when he's a half dragon, half Kaido looking man. Like, he's going to be strong as hell. And I'd say that him and Shanks would be a really good fight. Like, I'd give it to Shanks, because with how this is what you guys got to think, with the kind of person Kaido is, how relentless and dominant and controlling he is, and just how evil of a guy, and just all this shit. If the fight between him and Shanks would be close, he would have went to Marineford. He would have died before he stopped. Like, he's going to do what he wants. Like, Shanks stopping him from going to Marineford, that says something, because Kaido, if he thought he was close to Shanks, he would have just fought him to the death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think there actually is a little bit of backstory that we're going to get one day.
Dude, wouldn't that be amazing? A flashback of that?
Yeah.
That would be the greatest thing of all time, man.
Well, I just mean like I don't know, like maybe prior to them fighting, there.
Maybe the
Like maybe
rocks.
they had, something along those lines. Just like somewhere in the past, like Shanks and Kaido, maybe they've seen eye to eye before or something.
Okay.
So he just like strongly recommended against it. They kind of had a bout, and then he's like, okay, I won't. Regardless, though, he still scarred him. But
Yeah.
as you said, Kaido, if he thought he had a chance, he probably would have fought to the death, and he didn't.
So Kaido's like a for sure, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like the Marines won't even take like the
Yeah.
Marines aren't even allowed in Wano. They don't
Yeah.
even know what goes on in Wano.
Nope.
Period. They don't know that Big Mom's there. Like allegedly, they might have secret means of
Information,
intel
yeah.
and shit like that. But as far as we know, moving on to the next person, I would say Akainu. Akainu is going to be he's going to be one of the last villains. Obviously, like there's a lot of just from a writing perspective, like he killed Ace, so Luffy's obviously going to have his day with Akainu.
Yeah.
He might be a lot stronger than I think he is, honestly, because
See, that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think he's that strong personally. Like, I don't think he's weak. He's the head of the Marines.
I don't
but
think he's Kaido Shanks hanging.
Yeah, see, neither do I yet. But he could be. We just haven't
We haven't
seen
seen
anything
him
really.
since Marineford.
Yeah.
And he was tough at Marineford, but Whitebeard beat the fuck
I was going
out
to
of
say,
him. It
very
wasn't a fight.
old, aging, dying Whitebeard just
It wasn't a fight.
demolished.
He has
him.
a strong ass fruit though, and some of the strongest resolve in the entire series. Like he's a dick, but he is a determined
Yeah.
man, like for real.
For sure.
So Akainu's like, especially Devil Fruit Awakening and stuff. There's just so much crazy stuff that you can do, like with lava. I think that Akainu is gonna. I think Akainu versus Luffy is gonna be a crazy good. It's gonna be a crazy good fight.
Yeah.
So we don't. There's most of these like people we've mentioned, but Kaido's really out of the people we've mentioned. Kaido's who we know the most about. Like
Yeah.
I don't know that much about Akainu. Like I just know what happened in Marineford and Punk
Yeah,
Hazard.
and then same with Shanks. We don't
Yeah.
really...
So definitely put Akainu on there.
Now it's me again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have somebody that's not really in the story, but we know he's alive in the world.
You talking about Vegapunk?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say Shiki,
Oh, okay.
because Shiki was actually
Yeah, I was struggling a little bit to think of people that absolutely have to be on the list, so we'll go to Shiki.
the strongest people in the entire there's 5 people in like the history of One Piece that we know so far that were at Gold Roger's level. Okay, or not. Okay, I was counting Gold Roger. There's 4 people. It's Son Goku, Garp, Whitebeard, and Shiki.
Yep.
Those 4 are just like they're all on Roger's level. Roger edges them out like those 4 here and like Roger's like here, but like
Yeah.
and we don't know enough to know because obviously I might even want to say Whitebeard might be a little above the other 3. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to
I can't-
say.
Yeah, you can't really say because Garp in his heyday, like I still want to know what made Garp. Okay,
Oh,
no,
man.
Shiki is strong, man. Well, even from what we saw in Strong World and everything, like I'm sorry, Strong World's a good movie and everything, but Luffy there's no way Luffy could beat Shiki, and that's what happened in the movie. It's literally impossible for Luffy to beat Shiki. Like Shiki is strong as fuck. He broke out of Impelled Down. Like Luffy broke into Impelled Down and broke out, but he had like people helping him. He snuck in with Bo Hancock, who was a Shishibukai. He broke people out like to help him and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's still
Crocodile.
it's still like one of the greatest feats in the history of that world that Luffy got in and out of Impelled Down. But we're talking about Shiki, who is on the highest security in Impelled Down and got out. He was already locked up, sea stoned, fucking everything.
And he cut his legs off.
Yeah, just ruthless, man. Plus, with his ability, he can literally make entire like mountains. Like he can literally touch a mountain and it just starts fucking. It just floats,
Yeah.
and he can control it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, with his Devil Fruit, the only thing he can't make float is other living things. But it's pretty crazy. So I would put Shiki up there, even though we don't know if we'll actually ever see him in the canon story. We know that he actually is canon because it was stated when like Luffy made it out of Impelled Down or something that the only other person to do that was Shiki.
Yeah. He had been mentioned, yeah.
So definitely put Shiki in this conversation. Can you think of anybody?
Oh, man.
Because they're not going to be at the same level as the people we mentioned, but just like
Yeah.
the next strongest people that we can think of.
That's hard. I want to say Ben Beckman, honestly.
Okay,
In light of recent things.
yeah, there's a new VV card that came out that stated that Ben Beckman, I would say it alluded to it. It says that Ben Beckman is on the same level as Shanks and that he is like Yonko level. So Ben Beckman.
Yeah, I've seen people say that wasn't in reference to his actual strength, but more of just like his knowledge, possibly. That he rivaled Shanks for being like wanted, not strong. But I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know. I was gonna say I watched some videos on it. I thought it was meaning both of those things.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that Ben Beckman is by far the strongest commander.
Yeah, for sure.
And I haven't even seen anything from him, and I think he's the strongest commander. Like, to just tell, like, I think Kizaru would fight Dogtooth. I don't think Kizaru would have a problem fighting Dogtooth.
Yeah.
Like, the only people, like, we've seen him have a problem fighting Rayleigh and Ben Beckman. And he was even more afraid of Ben Beckman than he was
Yeah, because he didn't even fight him.
Yeah, exactly. So, Ben Beckman is going to be up there in strength. And plus, like, I would hope that Zoro by the end of the series is like Yonko level. Like,
yeah.
I would hope that. Like,
yeah.
No one sees that happening. Everyone thinks that. This is something, when I was telling you about, I was watching like a One Piece strength tier list. People were saying Mihawk might be Yonko level, and everyone was trashing them for it.
No,
but,
dude, he could definitely be Yonko level.
That's what I'm saying. He could be strong.
He's the world's strongest swordsman.
Well, plus there's shit where he was, and shout out to Dritz. See, that's where I heard this from. But Mihawk has basically stated that he's waiting for like the next like strong, but like he's
waiting for Zoro.
He spars with Shanks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention as well. Yeah,
he spars with Shanks, and people. I mean, Shanks is stronger than Mihawk, but I mean, even if
he still spars with him.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ, man. And plus, they haven't really showed what Mihawk can really do.
Yeah.
They haven't gave Mihawk an arc. Like, what is he even in charge of? What's he the Shishibukai of? It's gonna be some interesting stuff. He'll come in later. He'll definitely be a good guy when the world government falls down from like corruption and everything. Like
I think he's just a Shichibukai to have some peace.
Yeah, and I think that he's actually a part of the Red Hair Pirates. Like, maybe he's not a member of their crew per se, but he is like how Fishman Island is associated with Yonki. Or how Vivi is like. Yeah, I think it's like that, where he is loyal to the Red Hair Pirates.
Yeah.
Through and through. Let me think. Somebody else. Cracker. No, I'm just kidding.
Rayleigh.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! How did that sweep under the bed? Rayleigh really was. Anytime we've seen Rayleigh, he was holding back.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Yeah, he didn't want to make a big scene.
And you made this point to me the other day when we learned news about the Ben Beckman stuff. Ben Beckman being at like Yonko level, being close to like being at Shanks's level and stuff. Think about what Rayleigh was.
Yeah.
He would probably actually be in that class of people that I said earlier. Like Garp, Son Goku, Shiki, Whitebeard. Rayleigh is in that class. Like, he just is.
I want to know why he's called the Dark King. That's what I want to know.
Oh my God. Hopefully that has something to do with this hockey. Like a demonic hockey.
That'd be crazy, actually.
Yeah.
But whatever it may be, we've seen a little of him, but we've seen him go toe-to-toe with an Admiral. He's strong, for sure. Super strong.
We already said all like the big hitters. Kuzan is like very
up
strong.
There.
Like, he's very strong. He's somewhere around Akainu.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Just from things that we have seen. He's confident enough to be a double agent right now on Blackbeard's crew. Like, I feel like he feels like he can. I mean, he treated Doflamingo like he was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not like a feat or anything, because Doflamingo, in the grand scheme of things, obviously, like, Kaido would destroy Doflamingo in one hit, but like, he treated Doflamingo like he was fucking nothing. So Kuzan's definitely up there. We haven't seen his full potential. He's an older guy too. Like, people forget how old Kuzan really is. He's like, his Devil Fruit's awakened because of what happened to Punk Hazard. We know that.
Yeah, one of my favorite characters for sure. I like Kuzan a lot.
Oh God, dude. Oh my God, Kuzan. And he definitely feels confident enough that if Blackbeard catches on to him, that he could spar with him a little bit.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's getting out of his league for sure, just with his abilities and stuff. But man to man, Kuzan feels like he could teach. So I think.
We probably have to throw Big Mom in there, right? As much as we don't want to.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. I was gonna say I don't know why we didn't. People on Instagram and YouTube overrate Big Mom a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like they treat her
But
like
she is still a Yonko.
she's strong as fuck. I mean, she one-shotted Queen.
Yeah.
She's
She's
a
still a
commander.
Yonko, so
I mean,
I'd say weakest Yonko.
I said that like it was a feat. Like she one-shotted Queen. I mean, but it is a feat because it's a commander. But like, you know what's funny is that right now Luffy's about to fight Big Mom, and it is going to be a crazy fight. Like it's going to be a very hard fight to win. But what's funny is that she's going to dominate and everything. With her missing memory, she doesn't even know she has a devil fruit.
Yeah.
So when she was fighting Queen,
man.
it was just brute strength. It was just motherfucker.
She's just pounding that.
Yeah, like that's not even counting her soul ability and everything. So that is major disrespect that I would put Big Mom in there. It's not that I don't think Big Mom's strong. I think people overrate her a lot, and that she will be by far the weakest Yonko.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But she's still a Yonko, and she deserves that title.
Yeah, she's so strong. Like the fact that Luffy got out of whole cake and everything was just obviously bullshit plot armor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some feats she had. She's just crazy. Like Luffy only clashed with her once with the fucking. I mean, she made it into Wano. Her big fucking ass. So we'll definitely put Big Mom in there. Her abilities are crazy. Like Big Mom from a narrative perspective, just from like, if you just think about how much control, like no one's, the other Yonko, like Kaido, like, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. Beyond even the power of just a straight one-on-one fight, like you have people like Kaido and Big Mom that control these huge countries, like these huge fucking countries.
Of strong people.
Of strong people to the extent of, how do I want to say this? To the extent of like, okay, Kaido can just decide that Wano has closed borders. Like
Yeah. And then, the Marines are just like, okay, Wano has closed borders.
Big Mom literally has a country where everything is alive due to her own power.
Yeah.
Like that is mind blowing. Like
think of how many years she's taken from other people
to give. People literally just give her their souls.
Yeah.
So that's like not even straight power wise. Just that ability is just so broken as an emperor.
Yeah.
So like, Big Mom. We'll probably wrap it up with Big Mom. There's no one else that's coming to my mind on that level.
No more first mates.
No, I think
Marco.
I think people overrate Marco.
See, that I thought Marco, but I'd agree. I don't know that he's that strong. Like to be on this list, he's strong, but
he's so strong.
What about Blackbeard's first mate?
Oh Jesus, no. No.
Actually, I don't think he's. I don't know.
He's gonna be strong, but he's not.
I think he needs a fruit. Does he have a fruit that we know of?
He's looking for one. He tried to get the Fire Flower.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
See, I was gonna say on the very bottom end of this, Green Bull and Fujitora.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen really what they can do. I don't know where they fight. They're definitely under Akainu and.
But they're still pretty strong.
Who do you think's stronger, Fujitora and Green Bull, or like Garp and Son Goku? Because Garp and Son Goku are super old, but I feel like they are still very strong.
Probably Garp and Son Goku, especially considering the fruit that Son Goku has.
The shockwaves.
Yeah.
So
I think that's it.
Those are like honorable mentions. We'll say like Garp, Son Goku, Fujitora, Green Bull.
Well, Garp and Son Goku are... Well, yeah, currently. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, if we were making a list of all time, like...
Just like at their peak, then obviously they'd be up there.
Okay, if we were making a list of all time, we would take this list and slide it down a few slots, and then the first 5 would be Gold Roger 1, Whitebeard 2, Garp 3, Son Goku, and Shiki. That's what I would think at least.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But those would definitely be the top 5.
Yeah, like they could change around. So, guys, comment down below who you think are some of the strongest people in One Piece. Tell me who you think stronger between Shanks and Dragon, who you think stronger between Shanks and Kaido. Tell me if you think Ben Beckman's really at that level. And smash that notification bell, guys. Smash it. Also hit the like button. Thanks, guys. Make sure to comment.